Number 10, Humans vs. Kaijus, Pacific Rim.
That kaiju is still alive!
We start off our list with not one, not two, not three, but an entire movie's worth of equally amazing fights between humans and aliens.
All right, Mako. Get ready, this is for real!
In this sci-fi action flick, enormous monsters known as kaijus emerge from a portal in the Pacific Ocean to wreak havoc on Earth's inhabitants. The humans, in their enormous mech suits known as Jaegers, must fight back in many an intense battle. You'll see fistfights in the ocean, city destruction scenes like out of a superhero movie, scuffles that take place in the air, and so much more awesomeness. Special effects rarely look as special as this. Number 9, Richard B. Riddick vs. Bioraptor, Pitch Black. Vin Diesel, being the kind of action hero that he is, does a marvelous job as Riddick, a criminal who crashes on a desert planet with a group of other survivors.
All you people are so scared of me. Most days I take that as a compliment. But it ain't me you gotta worry about now.
The action horror setting sees said survivors being hassled by hundreds of light-sensitive creatures after they land. Initially wanting to abandon the entire crew, Riddick sees one of the younger members getting attacked by a bioraptor and decides to put his pride to the side and save young Jack. He even slices the beast so hard that its intestines fall out. Yikes. I guess even if you prefer to be on your own, there should be exceptions for helping those in need.
Did not know who was f***ing with.
Number 8, Agent J vs. Edgar Bug, Men in Black.
What's up? He's gonna eat and run, huh?
Okay, so first of all, an alien finds itself on Earth. You should probably know that part by now. But this particular cockroach-looking alien has the ability to use a human skin as a disguise. It uses the body of a farmer named Edgar to search for an energy source known as the Galaxy.
Let me tell you something. There's only one way off of this planet, baby, and that's through me.
In their confrontation, the suave, funny man, Agent J, charms audiences with his silly antics and sleek ways of getting himself out of danger. Seeing that Edgar has a weakness, Jay uses this to his advantage and uses it well.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Was that your auntie? Then that must mean that that's your uncle then, huh?
With every step on a cockroach making the alien angrier, this fight earns its spot.
You need to ease up out my face for something bad happened to you. Too late.
Number 7, James T. Kirk vs. Commander Kruge, Star Trek III, The Search for Spock.
Drop all weapons!
Longtime Star Trek fans know exactly what this fight is. For those of you who are not huge fans, this is the one where the villainous Klingon Commander Kruge attacks James Kirk's spaceship and forces it to crash on a distant planet where Kruge is waiting.
Genesis! I want it!
Beam the Vulcan up, and we'll talk.
After witnessing his son David's death, Kirk engages in a fistfight with the Klingon villain while the planet is being destroyed right under their feet.
You fool, look around you! The planet's destroying itself!
Yes, exhilarating, isn't it?
If we don't help each other, we'll die here!
Perfect! Then that's the way it shall be!
Fighting to save your own life is courageous enough, but it's the fact that Kirk is fighting to avenge a loved one's death that makes this one all the more glorifying.
Give me Genesis!
The choreography of the fight might not be so fascinating, but the meaning behind it lands it here.
I have had enough of you!
Number 6, Luke Skywalker vs. the Rancor, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
The Rancor!
Similar to our last entry, big fans of Star Wars should recognize this one. Alongside Princess Leia, Chewbacca, and others, Luke Skywalker attempts to save Han Solo from the evil clutches of Jabba the Hutt. The rescue does not go smoothly, as Luke finds himself face to face with a slimy alien behemoth known as the Rancor. Luke shows absolutely no sign of fear and is as brave as a Jedi walking into a No Jedis Allowed party. This scene also teaches you that being a Jedi gives you a pretty good throwing arm.
Luke! Are you alright?
Fine. Together again, huh?
Number 5. Scientist versus the Thing. The Thing.
I don't know what the hell's in there, but it's weird and pissed off, whatever it is.
Okay, well, if you're eating something while watching this video, you might want to skip this entry or at least put it down for a second, because this alien looks very disgusting.
Stay back. Back, what is it?
RJ McCready and company discover a corpse outside of their camp, and it turns out that this corpse is indeed the alien known as the Thing. Of course, those of you that have seen this movie know that the Thing can shapeshift, but it doesn't stay hidden for very long.
Damn it, Charles, torch it!
You are truly witnessing A-grade effects, at least for the time, when you see the beast transform, although it does look insanely revolting. But what's even better is watching these guys kill the Thing, or at least this version. Gunfire, a flamethrower, what more do you need? Burn, baby, burn.
Oh my god.
Number 4. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn versus Darth Maul. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Here it is, the scene that made the dual-ended lightsaber look badass. After fighting Darth Maul in an earlier battle, Qui-Gon gets a second attempt to defeat the alien apprentice, but now with Obi-Wan at his side. Darth Maul shows that he will not back down and accepts the challenge without hesitation. The choreography here is pretty phenomenal, with both parties showing off their dueling skills in style. The mega jumps from platform to platform, the laser hallways, and of course the lightsabers give this duel a 5-star rating, even if the movie as a whole didn't turn 1 too. Number 3, Jake Sully versus Colonel Miles Quaritch.
It's all over.
Nothing's over while I'm breathing.
I kinda hoped you'd say that.
2 of the characters in this James Cameron masterpiece include Colonel Quaritch and Jake Sully. Who's the alien, you ask? Well, technically neither of them is, until Jake decides to be part of the Na'vi human hybrids known as the Avatars by replacing his deceased twin brother in the program.
Your brother represented a significant investment. We'd like to talk to you about taking over his contract.
And since your genome is identical to his, you could step into his shoes.
Jake eventually becomes closer to the Na'vi, which infuriates the Colonel and causes him to try to take Jake out. But Jake proves to be a worthy adversary and goes toe-to-toe with the amp suit-wearing Quaritch. Even though he's not covered in armor like his opponent, Jake shows his warrior instincts through and through and is able to handle his own in the battle.
You think you're one of them? Time to wake up.
Number 2, Ellen Ripley versus Alien Queen. Aliens.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Ellen Ripley already had quite a few run-ins throughout this movie. Those encounters saw her entire team decimated, with her and a few lucky others being the only survivors from her team.
Ripley! Go, go, go!
Fast forward to the end of the movie when she encounters the dreaded Alien Queen. Making her grand entrance in her exosuit cargo loader, Ripley goes face to face and blow for blow with the creature. It looks as though the Queen may take over the fight and be victorious, but with all the bravery and rage that Ripley shows in this scene, the Queen doesn't stand a chance. Hell, she might have been able to win this without the suit. Before we reveal our best human versus alien battle, let's have a look at some honorable mentions.
Guaranteed to jack you up.
Number 1, Major Alan Dutch Schaefer versus the Predator. Predator.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Watching a fistfight wasn't this exciting before the release of Predator. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Alan Schaefer, better known as Dutch, duels with the alien beast himself to put an end to its human killing spree.
That
bad idea.
Dutch actually has the upper hand in the beginning, disabling a couple of the Predator's weapons. The creature notices Dutch's worthiness as an opponent and decides to fight hand-to-hand, man-to-man, or man-to-alien. Even more cool is that in some of the shots, we can see the fight from the Predator's point of view. But what the Predator couldn't see through its infrared vision is that Dutch would come out on top.
What the hell are you?
Do you agree with our list?
Not much choice.